All right, guys, so welcome again. This was recorded the same day as my last video, but this is going to be a video on stretching, and I felt very important on splitting these two. I thought it would be important because a lot of people don't really see the importance of stretching, but stretching is very important for your flexibility. Flexibility is super important. A lot of people are very inflexible, and especially people who work out. And this will also be cardio. I'll be talking about cardio because I didn't talk about cardio in my last video, which I forgot, which I was supposed to talk about last video. So let's get started. As you saw in my training video, what I usually do when I'm doing flexibility work in the morning, first thing in the morning, I do this split. Get as low as you can, hold on to it. You can start up, down here, higher up, wherever you're comfortable with. If you need something to hold you, chair, put it in front of you, go as low as physically possible without hurting yourself. Work on it, 30 seconds, 45 seconds per set. Do that first thing in the morning. You'll see every day, actually your flexibility will grow. Flexibility, when you stretch out your muscles, they actually grow and they get bigger and they get stronger. Flexibility has been shown to increase strength, not just the stretch on the muscle and how long you can stretch and do all these weird contortions. They make you stronger. So it's very important to be flexible. Whenever I train in the morning, like I said, I do that. And then I try to find some nice place. Usually it's here where I get one arm, get the other arm. I get them as close as possible. So I'm gonna try to see if I can give you guys a demonstration. So, put one arm here, one arm here. Get as close as possible. Stretch back like this. And try to get them as close as possible. And I do that to stretch out my arms. It's another thing I do in the morning when I wake up. Find a place, you can do it with like a fridge, like a bar. Just find something still that you can use to hook your arms on to see if you can get them, as close to touching each other. And the higher up, you can also do a bar. So there's this drill that people do where they get a bar. So they get a bar, you've probably seen it before. You get a bar, they spin it around. That works around the same range of motion is what I'm doing, because I don't have that right now because I'm not in my house. I do that instead. And my next flexibility drill that I do is for my lower back. So I realize I get a lot of lower back pain. I go like this. I do all of this in the morning after I wake up. So I go one arm here, and up. And then you can do this for like pushing up and down. And this is gonna be really hard at first. Like it's gonna hurt at least a little bit. But when you get used to it, you'll get better. And you'll even be able to like kind of walk around a little bit with your head here. So I can like walk around a little bit with your head on the floor. But still working on it to get better, if I'm being honest. It takes a little bit of time. Feel really good. But I like to do that. And those are really the three core flexibility drills that I do for my hamstrings. I do work whenever I'm at my house. So I put a weight on my chest. So I put here, it stretches my quads out, weight on my chest, and I bend back. So the weight pushes me down, or weight here, and it pushes me down. I'm not gonna do that here because the floor is all rough and annoying. But that's how I do it. My house. So I do that in the morning. It usually takes me about 10-15 minutes in the morning. Tops, no more than that. Then I do it when I start my workouts and when I end my workouts. Spend 45 minutes a day stretching, 45 minutes a day working out. It's an hour and a half a day working out. Remember, this can all be organized in different ways depending on what you're doing. People can stretch less, stretch more, work out quicker, and put less breaks in between. Since I have a lot more free time, I do that way 6 days a week, hour and a half a day, it depends on the time you have. You can change your workouts. I highly recommend you go watch my first video that I did on setting up a game plan for working out. Helps out a lot. Make sure you hit all your marks. And that hour and a half is partially including my cardio. Include cardio is probably like an hour and 45 minutes. I'd spend 30 minutes a day doing cardio. And cardio can be jumping jacks, jump rope. What I do is I get jump rope and I go start hopping. I don't have a jump rope, but try to imagine I have a jump rope, but I start hopping like this for like 30 minutes. Put a timer, 30-minute timer, just do this. It's actually kind of fun just hopping, even if you don't have a jump rope. Jumping around, get your cardio in. Cardio is very important. Cardio, you should always hit at least 150 minutes a week. I'm gonna have to cut another video. Always hit cardio 150 minutes a week. So the goal every week I try to hit minimum. So you should all be trying to hit minimum. Cardio should be split between 2 or 3 hours between your workout. So it should either be 2 or 3 hours before your workout minimum, or 2 to 3 hours after your workout minimum. Because if they're too close together, you'll actually lose gains in cardio and in muscle building, because the stimuluses, they don't interact so well when they're this close together. So you have to organize your time in a way where you can get cardio and then get your workout in to optimize for muscle growth and cardiovascular system. So you want to do it like that. That's what I try to do. Split my time between. So I have a lot of workout breaks, and those are like my breaks throughout the day, and then I get back to work. So you could be at the office and no one's gonna start jumping. I don't think, unless people, the people around you just start jumping a little bit, do some flexibility work, and then when you get home, you can do the real workout. So if I'm working, I'm jumping, getting my cardio in. You don't even have to sweat that much. Try to be, there's different zones. Zone 1 is super easy. Zone 2, relatively easy. Zone 3, you can maintain a conversation. Zone 4, very difficult to maintain conversation. Zone 5, you're sprinting. So there's 5 different zones of cardio. Always hit between zone 2 and 3 most of the time, and you'll be good. So, if you do all that, you'll be in good shape, good condition, and you'll feel great. You'll feel great. Whenever you're doing cardio, I recommend you go for a low intensity cardio, because a lot of people, what they do is they go straight into running, and they do like a whole bunch of running, and that really hurts your knees. Like I used to do running every day, and like my knees were like all messed up, and it's not good. So, I mean, you could do running, but you have to get used to it. You have to really slowly build yourself up to it. I'd recommend swimming is really good of low intensity cardio. The elliptical is really good, low intensity cardio. Bike, low intensity cardio. It's low impact, not intensity. It can be intense, it's just low impact. It doesn't hurt your joints. So those are all types of cardios that I really recommend if you're going to do cardio. And I really recommend that you do cardio, because in general, cardio expands your life expectancy way more than muscle building does. Even though muscle building also helps with your life expectancy, cardio should be your main priority if you want to live longer. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you learned something new. Remember to stretch. Remember to hit your cardio. Cardio and stretching is very important. Stretching keeps you flexible. You don't want to be stiff. Helps your muscles actually get stronger, helps with recovery. People who stretch recover faster because they have more blood flow going into their muscles and they're not really training them directly. And it's really important too, especially when you're training calisthenics. Like I stretch out my wrists too. I don't think I mentioned that. On the floor like this. You'll notice it's very important to stretch out your wrists, get blood flow going through there when you're not working them out, so they recover faster. And that's the end for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any recommendations on videos that you want to see in the future, please let me know. And I'll see you next time.